M0FXB Digital Ham Radio Diary. Welcome. M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So what we're going to do is quickly run through the instructions to update the firmware on your ICOM 7100, and then in a separate video we'll actually do it. So if we look at the firmware update instructions that you can download from the link I will provide, the first thing I would say is back up your radio using the SD card. So go into settings, scroll to SD card, and then click save setting. So you've got your backup. The next thing is to download the USB driver. So a link in the description. Download your USB driver, and when the radio is connected, you know it's correct because when you click device manager here, so right click here and then device manager, double click ports, you will come up with Silicon Labs 13 and 14 on mine, but different numbers on yours. So you've got your driver downloaded, you've made a backup. So now it's the firmware instructions. So if we scroll down here, like so, step 1, USB driver. Step 2, backing up. Step 3 is downloading the actual firmware update file. So let's find that. Might be a link in here if we're lucky. No, can't find a link, so let's go and get that. Okay, so here's the firmware. The latest one is release 5, and you will find that if you go into your radio and select set, then scroll down to others, then information, and then version, you will see what version you're running. The important one to look at is the CPU version, which after this latest update will be 1.11, and the DSP version will be 1.03. That's the important bit. So let's download that, and we'll have a look at what we've got in this file in a sec. We're going to let's send it somewhere so we know where to find it. So we'll extract it to, and I'm just going to send it to, for now, my HRI 200 file, so I know where it is. Okay, so back to the instructions. Now you do have to put this radio into update mode by holding down, let's have a look, way past there, here it is, the auto tune button, the XFC button and the DR button, which are all on the right hand side. Hold all three down and then turn the radio on, and it's now in update mode, and then you'll be able to run this exe. So let's just find that file a minute. I just downloaded. Just go to downloads for now. Double click. And let's double click here, and this is the update sort of window that you get, so I'll agree to that. Caution, when updating, never connect an external device. Yeah, lots of advice. Right, it's already trying to connect to my device because it wants to see it in update mode. So I'm going to do that in a separate video to show you how how easy it is. This is just to show you the instructions, and the instructions are available. Bye for now, 7.3. Right, so in this video we're going to actually run the firmware on the 7100. So this is presuming you've already installed your USB driver. I'm going to put all the links in the description. There's a previous video with instructions. You've got your USB driver, you've connected your cable, you've backed up using your SD card to save settings. So you're all ready, and you've read the instructions, which are here. Let's find it for you. There you go. And so we've got to the point, if we just start at the top, firmware update. So preparation, USB driver, backing up, unzipping the file, starting the firmware tool. Okay, so to start the firmware tool, you literally just double click the zip like so, and then that 7100 FU release is the tool. It's probably already open. Here it is here, and it's saying it can't find, it's now saying it can't find, you know, my ICOM 7100. That's because I haven't put it into the correct mode. So we're now going to do that by pushing, we're turning off the radio first. Then we're going to push the auto tune underneath the VFO, the XFC underneath the VFO, and then slightly to the left along the bottom you've got DR. So we're going to push all three of them and turn it on. Turn on the 7100. Okay, just check you can. No, that hasn't worked. Let's try and couldn't have pushed the buttons properly. Try again. It's quite fiddly to do these three buttons actually. Auto tune, XFC, DR, and then turn on. Right, that's in the correct mode now. Let's just check you can see it. And what it does, it just shows what DSP you've already got. Now, according to mine, I think I've already got the latest. So, anyway, let's just still run it anyway. So, you double click the file. You do get like a warning message at first, and then let's click retry. Connect the IC-700 and the PC using a cable. Yeah, auto tune, XFC, DR, power on. We've just done that. Click OK. Now it says connecting to the IC-7100. Now what's probably going to happen on mine, it's probably going to say, oh, I'm already connected. You know, I've already done this update. So on mine, it didn't run the process. Now I do already have the latest firmware on my radio. Maybe that's to do with it. I followed the instructions and it just won't connect to the transceiver. So I will keep trying, and if it does, at least run the process and then say, sorry, you've already got this, or connect, I'll let you know. But for now, I think all the instructions that you need are in this video. Bye for now, 7.3, all the best.